Welcome to the podcast by Mata. I'm your host, Joe Mata, and today we have a model from Playboy. She was Playboy Cybergirl of the Year 2014. Can you please welcome Miss Elizabeth Marxs? How we doing?
Hey, hey, I'm good. How are you?
All right, doing well, doing well. How did you get your start in the modeling industry?
I actually modeled a lot when I was younger, and then I took a break just to do the normal kid thing. And then when I was a senior in high school, I had a friend who was interested in modeling and photography, and she was following a lot of photographers on Instagram. And this was back before like Facebook and Instagram was, I guess, as big as it is now.
Okay.
So I wasn't really into it. And she was like, "Hey, you should be a model. Do you want to take some pictures with me?" And so it was just me and my friend, and we just took some photos around my apartment, and it kind of took off from there. Like I thought about doing Suicide Girls, and I thought about doing a lot of different things, and then I got the opportunity to do Playboy. So
Right.
so it was just a photographer in Houston I had shot with. And in the beginning, I was shooting just every day with just pretty much anyone, just trying to get a portfolio built. And a photographer that was friends with a Houston photographer I shot with, was shooting for a lot of different major publications, and Playboy was one of them. And so he asked me to do a shoot, and it all kind of took off from there.
Okay, great. Now, me personally, I came across you the first time viewing the Playboy Morning Show. I used to watch that daily, and with Kevin and Andrea, and that's where I first came across you. How did you come up getting that gig?
Wait, sorry.
No, at the Playboy Morning Show, how did you come across getting on that show?
So I did an interview when back in 2011 when I was Cybergirl of the Week, and then when that's just like a normal thing that they had all the Cybergirls of the Week doing, and then when I got Cybergirl of the Year, I got the opportunity again to go and do an interview, and then a few times when I was in LA, I spoke with casting, and they found out I was in town because I don't live in LA. I live in Denver. So when they found out I was in town, they're like, "Hey, we'd love to have you on the show." So it was just kind of me being in the right place at the right time.
Okay, all right.
But
Um,
yeah, I love doing the show. It's always fun, and it's always something different. So
yeah, I like that segment where they would have you guys go grab different things from your house, run around, and you had like 30 or 60 seconds to get it all done.
yeah, that was pretty entertaining.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how did you decide that you wanted to start posing nude?
Oh, okay. So I have this isn't like what most little girls think about. Like most little girls want to be like a princess, but I wanted to be in Playboy ever since I was really little.
Okay.
I always wanted to be a model, and I saw a photo shoot that Marilyn Monroe had done, and I was a mature child, so my mom was like, "Oh, she poses for I knew what men's magazines were. Like it wasn't anything that was like taboo in my family. So yeah, ever since I saw her photo shoot, and Pamela Anderson was another one that I watched Baywatch growing up, so
Okay.
I like would try to find out everything about Pamela Anderson, and so I saw that they both did Playboy, and that was kind of a goal since then, was to shoot for Playboy. I just always thought it was really glamorous, and I don't know, yeah.
Okay. Now, how many guys that you went to high school with tried to email you after your thing with Playboy?
Okay, so that's such a funny situation because I was really nerdy in school. Like, I was a person that no one really, I didn't like do anything special. Like, I wasn't the person anybody really paid attention to. I was just like the nerdy, weird girl that didn't really wear makeup and wore like jeans and t-shirts every day. And so it's just kind of funny. Yeah, afterwards, I've had lots of people that I went to high school with, and I've had some people that kind of are a little bit of haters about it, but a lot of people have contacted me, and the girls are like, "Oh, can I get into modeling?" And I've helped a few of my friends get into modeling, and a lot of the guys are, interested, but I have been with my husband since high school, so
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah.
Um, Now Playboy is the peak in terms of nude modeling. Where do you go from there?
I mean, I've done lots of different things. Playboy has always been a huge part of my modeling career, but I've done a few other things as well. Like I've done some small acting things, and I've done some beauty things, and a few commercial gigs. So
All right,
it's
good.
been a wide variety of things that I've done. But Playboy, of course, has always been a huge part of it. So after I've kind of, and this year I'm going to focus on I'm going to be doing a calendar for my fans. That's the biggest request that I get for merchandise is everybody wants a calendar.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm going to be focusing on building a calendar this year. I have my own personal website, so I'm focused on getting content for that and
Okay.
just keeping that up and really just keeping up with the Elizabeth Marks brand that Playboy has kind of helped me build.
Right. Right. Now, how was it when you first met Hef?
Wait, what?
When you Hugh Hefner, did you ever get a chance to meet him?
No, I've never met him. I've been to the mansion a few times, but I've never met him. I always get to the parties late, and he's always gone by the time I get there. So nope, never met him.
Okay. Now you did a few short videos for Playboy with Allie Rose. Can you tell us your fans and the listeners more about it?
Yeah, of course. I love Allie. She's awesome. We've not only done some shoots together, we've done a few trips together as well. She's she's very similar to me. Like she's very laid back and easygoing, but she's really funny. Like we can be goofy together, and we don't even think twice about it. Like when we were shooting the Christmas video that we shot for
Yeah.
Santa Baby, we that was our first time ever meeting, and it was my first time and her first time, I believe. Don't quote me, but I think it was both of our first time shooting with a girl, like nude with a girl.
Okay.
So it was kind of like, oh, what is this going to be like? I don't know this person, but it was just really fun. We just kind of goofed off and did what we had to do. And it was, we danced and, she's just a lot of fun. Like all the trips that we've been on, it's been a lot of fun. We get along really, really well. Like we have similar personalities. So
Okay. Yeah. Now those videos that you shot with her, the full bloom, Christmas decor, auto shop, sex and rock.
yeah,
Which one was your personal favorite to shoot and why?
the videos that I shot with Allie.
Yeah.
That's hard. Like all of them have been awesome. Like shooting in with all the cars at Celine Auto Body Shop. That
Right.
was really awesome. Because we got to play around with like some of the tools. Like there was one point, I'm not sure if it made it into any of the videos. I don't remember, but there was one point where I actually like cut this metal pipe and there was sparks shooting everywhere. That was fun. Allie got to drive one of their cars for like a few seconds, so that was pretty awesome.
All right.
I think Santa Baby was my favorite, just because I really liked the set. I think the photos and the video came out really beautiful, and we like waltzed throughout in front of the Christmas tree, like dancing, and so it was fun.
Okay. Great. Now, have you worked on any music videos or short films? And if you have, can you give us more details on that?
Yeah, so I have done a few music videos, and I've done one short film, and I think only two of the things that I've done, two music videos have been actually released. The other ones, I'm not sure what happened, but they didn't come out. That happens sometimes. But one of them was for an artist in Houston. He's like a local rapper. His name is Zero. And the song was I'm Alive. So that was fun. And then the other was for an LA like reggae rap rock artist. Like he
Okay.
plays guitar, but it's kind of like a little bit of rap. And I was the feature model, and that I kind of played a green girl. I really loved shooting that. It had some green screen work, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay. Great. Do you have a favorite book or movie?
I do. So I am a big nerd when it comes to like Star Wars and Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead. Uh, my favorite series is Star Wars. I've seen it a lot, but my favorite movie is it's named The Fountain, and it has Hugh Jackman in it. It's kind of like I don't know, it's a cybergirl thriller. And my favorite book, that's really hard. I read a lot, so I read a lot of books. I don't have this one favorite. My favorite author is Chuck Palahniuk. He's the author of Fight Club.
Okay, all right. Now, what type of jobs did you have before you got into modeling?
So job-wise, I've done quite a few different things. I waited tables, of course. I think a lot of people kind of start out doing that. But I waited tables at all different kinds of restaurants. I was a cocktail waitress at a club in Houston. Um, I've been a manager of a jewelry company. I've done quite a few different things.
Okay. Now, do you get recognized out in public? And if so, do you have any interesting stories about that?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've been recognized a few times. When I first got into modeling, I was still working at restaurants, and this was after I'd shot for Playboy, but I was just I hadn't done Cybergirl of the Month or Cybergirl of the Year or anything. I had just done one photo shoot for Playboy, and I was a hostess at a restaurant, and I was standing at the hostess stand, and I remember that there was somebody being walked to a table by the other hostess, and the guy looks at me, and he was like, "You've been naked online before, haven't you?" And I was like, what?" And he was like, "You're Elizabeth Marks, but your name tag doesn't say Elizabeth Marks." So it was kind of a funny situation.
Okay. Now, me, I've been a photographer for 15 years. I understand that you are an aspiring fashion photographer?
Yeah, I do a little bit of photography. When I was in high school, I kind of got the photography bug, and I was a part of the yearbook and the newspaper staff, and I did a lot of the photography for that. So it kind of taught me a lot of different things, and really got me interested in doing photography. And then I've just shot with so many different people. I really love the whole art of a photo shoot. So the people that I've worked with have always kind of shown me a little bit in the beginning, and would mentor me and let me go along with them to shoot and show me what they're doing and teach me about lighting and everything. So I learned about that, and now I don't shoot as much as I model, but I do shoot. I've been published twice so far
All right.
as a photographer, and I just really love it. I love I love the whole theme of a photo shoot. I love everything about it.
All right. All right. Good. Where can your fans find you online, social media wise?
So for Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, it's just Elizabeth Marks, MARXS. And I also have a Facebook page, and I have quite a few that are not real, that people think is me. But the only one that is me is official Elizabeth Marks.
Okay.
I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat.
Now, if the fans wanted to contact you personally, for requests or whatnot, do you have a way they can contact you?
Yeah, so you can contact me through my website, which is officialelizabethmarks.com, and there's like chats that we can do together, or my email address for fan mail and anything like that is elizabethmarksmodel@gmail.com.
All right. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Miss Elizabeth Marks. I want to thank our guest, Miss Elizabeth Marks, for joining us today. And you can find
Of course, yeah.
and you can find us on SoundCloud, and you'll find us on YouTube as well. Elizabeth, stay on the line, and thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time.